What if you could double your muscle, think sharper, and have the confidence to take your shirt off at the beach, all without feeling wiped out by 4 p.m.? It's not impossible. It just takes a few simple shifts. And in this video, I'll show you how to 2 times your muscle fast while working a 9 to 5 job and only 2 hours a week. Here's the truth. You don't need endless gym sessions or a chicken and rice meal plan unless you really love bland food. Just the right exercises, the right intensity, and the right recovery plan that actually fits your busy schedule. But before I show you exactly what that looks like, let's start with the 2 biggest mistakes people make. Because if you nail down these mistakes, then the rest of the strategy will become a lot easier. The first mistake is simple but important. People don't actually define a goal around their current busy lifestyle. Most folks, do people say folks? Most busy people say, I want to double my muscle. But what they really want to feel is leaner, stronger, and more confident. Whether that's jogging shirtless, taking your kids to the pool without the belly overhang, or just not feeling like you need a nap after every Zoom meeting. Wear pants to those meetings, people, please. Or if your real goal is to finally win the office arm wrestling contest, hey, at least you're being honest. So whatever your goal is, be specific. So your first job is to decide, are you chasing pure muscle, or do you need a mix of fat loss and strength? Be clear about it, because that one decision shapes how you train moving forward. And the biggest mistake busy people make, too many exercises for the same muscle group. You've only got 2 to 3 hours a week. Doing 5 different bicep curls is a total waste of time. I know, I used to think the same way. If I change every angle every 3 minutes, my arms would magically turn into the rocks. Swole. They didn't. You'll get way more results from compound lifts, the big movements that train multiple muscle groups at once. Think pull-ups, rows instead of endless curls, squats instead of endless leg extensions, bench press or push-ups instead of chest flies. 1 exercise per movement pattern is enough. If you actually push it with the right intensity, do that and you'll build muscle and still have time to actually live your life. So what does this actually look like with your 9 to 5? Okay, focus on movement patterns, not splits. Forget the bodybuilding bro split. That's 5 to 6 days a week, split in every muscle group, unless you're secretly training for Mr. Olympia or just really love doing endless laundry loads of sweaty gym gear. You don't need it. Instead, think simple. Base your workouts on just 4 movement patterns. Squat, lower body strength and stability. Hinge, which is a deadlift or hip thrust, aka the don't throw your back out move. Number 3, push, bench press, push-ups, or overhead press. Number 4, pull. Rows, pull-ups, lat pull-downs, those sort of exercises. Now pick 3 to 4 of these each session, 2 to 3 times a week, and that's it. It's like the express lane at the supermarket. Full body coverage, way less waiting around, and you still get home in time for dinner with your family instead of living in the gym. So now you know what exercises to do. The next question is, how do you actually train them to get results without living in the gym? Here's a simple formula for building muscle fast, without burning half your week in the weight room or, losing friends because you never leave the squat rack. My puny legs would think that I've never seen a squat rack in my life. 3 to 4 sets per exercise, 6 to 12 reps. That's the muscle building sweet spot. It's not a hard and fast rule, but you need to start somewhere. And push close to failure. Leave just 1 to 2 reps in the tank every time. If you finish your set and the bar's still flying up like you're auditioning for Cirque du Soleil, you probably need to go heavier. Still haven't got that callback yet. And here's where I get a little nerdy for your benefit. Some research shows you actually grow more if you focus on the stretch part of the lift. So pause at the bottom of your press, sink deep into your squat, or even try partial reps that stretch the range. Basically, every rep works harder for you, which is perfect when you don't have time to waste on junk sets. Trust me, I wasted enough for both of us. And I know what you're thinking, you might get injured doing this, so just go to the range where you feel confident and comfortable. Common sense, people. Now, training hard is only half the story. The real growth hack, it's all about progression plus recovery. Here's the secret sauce. Just add a little bit more each week, maybe an extra rep here, a couple of kilos there. It's like stacking XP in a video game. You might not just notice it at first, but all of a sudden, you've leveled up and unlocked a new strength. But here's where most people mess it up. Every 4 to 6 weeks, you actually want to back off on a lighter week. Yep, permission to chill out. That's your pause and heal moment. And essentially, it's called supercompensation. Translation, you come back stronger, not burnt out like a human pancake. That was a terrible analogy. Most skip this and wonder why they're stuck spinning their wheels. Meanwhile, you'll be quietly leveling up like you found a cheat code. All right, so now you've got the training piece locked in. Sets, reps, intensity, progression. Here's the catch. If the rest of your lifestyle is a mess, you'll stall out fast. Think of it like having a sports car, but filling it up with dodgy fuel. You're not going to get very far. That's where food, sleep, and a little cardio comes in. You're busy, so training smarter also means recovering smarter. Here's how to keep your engine purring. Protein, about 1 gram per pound of body weight daily, or 2 grams per kilo if you're in team metric, like myself. Calories, want to build muscle? Eat just a bit more than usual. Want to lean out? Eat a little bit less. Sleep, aim for about 7 to 8 hours. If life says nope, make those 2 to 3 gym sessions count like you're cramming for finals. Stress, walking, sports, even family time all count as active recovery. Yes, chasing your kids does burn calories. And here's the big one, don't dirty bulk. Dirty bulking is where you eat everything in sight, burgers, pizzas, milkshakes, thinking like you're turning into muscle. What actually happens, you gain some muscle, but you also gain a ton of fat. Instead, go for a slow, steady surplus, just 5 to 10% over your maintenance. That's maybe 1 extra proper meal a day. Keep fats at 20 to 30% of your calories. Fill the rest with carbs and you'll build muscle without blowing up your waistline or your grocery bill. Oh, and cardio, relax, it won't kill your gains. In fact, it will help you. 2 short sessions a week, whether it's a big jog, brisk walk, or even a game of sport, will keep your conditioning sharp so you can actually push harder in the gym. So if you're stuck in the 9 to 5 grind, here's the good news. You don't need a 6-day split, marathon gym sessions, or PhD in bicep curls. Just 2 to 3 hours a week with smart compound lifts, the right intensity, and the right plan that you can actually stick to. And you can double your muscle still having a life. Yes, even one that includes Netflix and occasional pizza. But maybe you're thinking, all right, muscles are great. So if you're ready to finally nail your diet and drop a few stubborn kilos, check out my next video, the world's easiest diet to drop belly fat 3 times faster. Trust me, it's not kale smoothies and sadness, just simple, real results.